Back to the channel. This is No Games, Just Sports, the Sports Gamer. This is MLB The Show 23 on the PlayStation 5. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here, whether it be just for a few moments or for an entire game. Tally up to you. We're playing some baseball. We're in the middle of the season. Doing pretty good so far. This is a third game of a three-game series against the Chicago White Sox. We've taken the first two. Let's see if we can take this sweep. And I think we're off tomorrow, and then we have a three-game series against the New York Yankees. So looking forward to that. I think we're in New York for that one as well. And then we have a series against Baltimore Orioles, so that'll be fun. But right now, we got to take care of business. We got the Chicago White Sox here in town. Again, this is No Games, Just Sports. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out. I appreciate it very, very much. Otherwise, get you a cold drink, relax. Let's watch some baseball.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Seattle Mariners have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and taking the ball for Seattle, Joe Ryan.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tim Anderson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
First pitch, 110.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Elvis Andrus.
Yeah, he just hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through this lineup, his struggles really seem to stand out. I know he's doing whatever he can to get back on track, and so we'll see if he can find his way in this one. Maybe show some good signs to us, get it going some way, somehow.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Colton Wong up to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Miguel Sano. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. On the ground to third. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez enters the day third in the American League batting race. That's towards center. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. The pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Righty delivers. Boots it.
He made it safe.
Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. That's to third, and it stays fair. Robert makes the turn at second. Heading for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. We're tied at 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Andrew Vaughn now. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. And that's in there for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Now 2 away.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch is popped up. Crawford fires to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Sox get one on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty.
The designated hitter,
Lynn back to work. Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 for 6 so far in the series. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. This one high in the air to left center. Robert on the move. Snags it for the second out. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. A.J. Pollock at the dish. 2 for 8 in the series so far. In the air to left center. Jimenez has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Brian Ramos.
The second baseman, Brian
Ramos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Tim Anderson. Grounded out his first time up.
Tim Anderson.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Anderson playing up the middle at short, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Next pitch is popped up. Sano makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus. His first at bat was a strikeout. He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. And he takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Still tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. In there safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls up on it. Base hit. Rodriguez caught in a rundown now. Relay throw. They put the tag on him. And now here is Colton Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lynn with a throw over. And he's back in there. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down. Miguel Sano up next for the Mariners. He hit into a double play his first time up. Lynn with a throw over. Rodriguez back in standing. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss and was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. Pitch out, but no action. Good hitters count the 2-0. Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Broke into the big leagues playing for manager Tony La Russa, and Lynn just an absolute workhorse on the mound. You know, only 4 pitchers threw more innings from 2019 to 2021, and he's thrown 200+ innings several times. That's the type of pitcher every team wants, Boog.
And fouled off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball left side. They get the force out at third to end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle as we go to the top of the 4th. Eloy Jimenez now.
Eloy Jimenez.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And he dodges that fastball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right side, hard hit. Wong to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The batter, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. First offering, and it just misses. Here comes a pitch. And it is 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two now. Bounce to the right side. Wong tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
the right fielder, number 32, Gavin.
Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Check swing, and he held up. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Sam Haggerty. Lynn back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Popped up. Anderson hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Cal.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Robert moves under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, A.J.
2 outs, base is empty. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. Flied out his first time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And they take care of Pollock for the out. And that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And the right-hander back to work. This to third. Fair ball. Not in time. He's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one's in there, 0-1. And the righty deals. And a big swing and a miss. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Jackson's swing hit to the left side. Suarez hauls it in, 1 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-1 is fouled off. another 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now back, second baseman,
Ryan Ramos now at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Vaughn at third with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Out to short. Crawford tosses across the first. Out number 3. The White Sox leave 1. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And that's too high.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Base knock, center field. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
That one ripped. Way back there. And gone. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Miguel Sano up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bounce back to the mound. In time to Vaughn. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And here is Sam Haggerty. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And now the 0-1. And that one hit to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Raleigh makes the grab, and there's one down.
The bat, number
Elvis
1.
Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next to Chicago, the left fielder.
Eloy. One down. Here's Jimenez. The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez, in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down to first.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Robert up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Andrus leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. Snap throw. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 4 and the White Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Foster.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. To the right side, Ramos. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder,
A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Jimenez has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
J.P. Crawford.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And here it comes. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead it 4-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Number 32.
The wind of the pitch.
Sheets.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now, Andrew Vaughn. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. The pitch. Vaughn checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 away down.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Berger having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this
Now pitching for the White Sox.
year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And a pitch. Out to short. Anderson on the run. Throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over and put it on the ground.
And now Colton Wong. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Jumps, but it's off his glove.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now here is Miguel Sano. The 0-1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. Miguel Sano leaves the yard, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Robert moves under it. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1, no strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Slice down the right side. Kicks and fires. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Taylor Saucedo will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
In there. And so now 1-2.
1-2.
Liner, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And the batter now, Brian Ramos. First pitch just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
One now.
Down.
Good eye right there. Check swing. Now to look down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Now 1-1. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. And first offering is fouled off. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And 1-2. And now the lefty. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Wong. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Kelly. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 17.
And
Joe Kelly.
Now it's going to be Sam Haggerty. The pitch. Slow roller to first. Vaughn. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
0-2 now. In the dirt. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Pollock in the box now. No balls and a strike. Anderson to first. And that is that. Mariners are down in order. They lead it, though, 6-1. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Andres Munoz.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
The pitch. Munoz, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Here's the 0-2. The punch out there. Snap throw.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sheets at the plate and takes high there. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
Righty delivers to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Next pitch just misses, and it's a full count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now batting,
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect
this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.